Hello there everyone and welcome back to Build Battles. Finally, it's been a hot minute since we were last here in the Build Battle era. Reese's iPad has had a bit of a problem with recordings lately, so we've had to postpone the creation of this one. This should have been done weeks ago. True. Reveal the winner. So, I'm going to have to double check the votes. It's been a while. So, after double checking the votes, I had to go back through because it's been a while since I last double checked the vote system. Reese, you're the winner of the library. So that means Reese has got his new block on. Shall we head to our battleground and just briefly give them a little look at what we did last time before we move to the new area? The library. I have no idea. We're lost in the middle of nowhere. That's a luxury island, I know that. Where? There's too many things we built. Ah, there they are. Hiding from us. So, this is what we made last week when we did the libraries last week. Reese's maze of books and my open space. I don't get why when my space was more open. But everyone likes a maze of books for some reason. Anyway, let's move on to this new ground over here. And it's literally only next door. And it's my turn to reveal what we are building. We are building Summer Gardens. Interesting. Summer Gardens is the theme of this battle. Right, onto the grounds. Reese, are you ready to build? Well, with that being said, we're going to head into mute mode in just a second once I've got it sorted. Because we're about to build in 3, 2, 1, and go! Okay, I've muted myself. Reese can't hear me, I can't hear him. We're going to get building. So, Summer Gardens. Now, when I'm thinking of a theme of summer, I'm going to have a mini... I'm going to have it quite a big garden, but at the back of it, I'm going to add like a little ice cream parlour sort of thing. So, what I'm going to do is this corner over here. It's not really going to be like a proper ice cream shop. It's more like a little marquee sort of thing. It's nothing too big. But that's where it's going to be. And we can just go in there. 2, 3, 4. I've made that a little too big. So that's our little ice cream shop thing. It's nothing too big. There's not really much places to sit in it. But it's only... because it's only quite small. The rest of it is mainly just a garden theme. And this is just where you can quickly buy an ice cream before you leave. That's like what I'm going with, the vibe of this building. So So I'm doing the ice cream parlor first, and it's nothing. It doesn't have to be big. It can only be. It can be only little. It's entirely up to you. Entirely up to me how big I want this little ice cream parlor thing to be upon the park. So that'll be 1, 2, 3. So I've got enough space for some mini windows. It doesn't have to be a big shop. I might add like a little area outside where you can sit down and stuff. This is going to be where the little like kiosk is. And in here is where the ice creams are going to be. I might have to push that forward a bit actually. So you just wait in here. It gives the other people a bit of room. So we've got chests here and stuff. So I'm gonna use chests. So I'm gonna do like. So I'm gonna have white wool for like the white wool for like the thing. I'm gonna get some ice as well. So we've got vanilla. We've got, in flavour wise, we've got vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate. So we're gonna have pink wool to represent the strawberry flavour, because I feel like that would work perfect, as well as the ice. We're just using normal ice, nothing too bad about that. So we've got vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate ice cream. So for the chocolate, I'm going to just put brown wool. And get my boxes of blocks of ice. These are all like in little scoop flip. It's not really much, I know, but it works, I guess. I know I've kind of gone a bit off border here because I need to do the windows up here. It doesn't have to be like a super massive ice cream parlor. I know Reese is probably going to do something super huge because he's just an absolute idiot and likes to go overbound with things. I wanted to keep it quite small. The main focus is that it is a garden, not really a full-on ice cream shop. It's just like a mini thing. It's there for the sake of it, so that's cool. So, yeah. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. do some I think it might not be. I think I didn't do it as that. I think I did it as birch. Yeah, I did it as birch. That's 5. This is 6. And that's where the lights are going to be. It's not big. You don't have to be massive. It's only like a mini ice cream parlour because the rest of it is just going to be the garden and stuff. And there's going to be like pathways and stuff that lead to different zones maybe. I think there is like ways to do the different grasses as well. It's not Podzol. Not sure. Oops, I grass. Accidentally. So we've got one bit there. I'm thinking of putting like a little water fountain in here as well. It's gonna come down here. The fountain is going over here. Five, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So this is where we're gonna have like little. So if it looks like it's like timed out a little bit, it might be just the way things are reacting. It might be quite slow, but we're gonna get that. We're gonna do some stone bricks. And this goes around the border of where the fountain's gonna be. And then next to the fountain over here we'll have like a tree or a few trees over here somewhere. Maybe like some bushes and stuff. Make it look kind of cool. Make it look like, I'm kind of making it look more like a park. Or like a little like fun park or something. So we're going to put some water in. Another theme is summer garden, but we're kind of making it look cool. That's cool, I guess. I'm thinking we could have like a little bush or something over here. Forget that, it's just some stupid notification thing. I can't get rid of it, it won't disappear. So let's clear all this out. Let's get the bushes. Now, I think best one for the bushes will be either the jungle ones. I think maybe like the jungle or maybe the cherry bushes maybe. I just, yeah. So I'm going to just put this. I feel like this makes it look cool. It's just got a bush there. Like the bushes can be like quite stand out. Or I could dig it underground maybe. Yeah, I feel like I might dig it underground. Makes it kind of look cooler if it's dug under. Yeah, it's better if it's dug under. Yeah. So it's got like a little bush on that path. And then here we'll have some trees and stuff. Now, the thing is, we won't be able to burn the wall down because there's going to be a lot of like gardening stuff going on. So I'll probably get some like trees and stuff. I'm just going to do some like oak trees and stuff. This is perfect place for an oak tree. Put some bone meal down. I think over here I'll have a birch tree. So we've got some natural stuff as well. And around the tree, just add a bit of natural bone meal. That just makes it look more garden-y-ish. Right, if I added a bit of bone meal here and there. Yeah. It doesn't have to be like completely bang on. Like, it's supposed to look like a garden sort of thing. The theme is summer garden. So this section over here is going to be like a mini beach. I feel like that would work. Like going over here, it leads you on to like a mini beach sort of thing. That would be really cool. Some place to relax for the guests and stuff. Definitely worth that. Definitely. It won't take us as long to build because it doesn't have to be like super massive. I've put like a little. I've got my mini little ice cream shack thing over here. I've got a water fountain over here. I'm gonna have like a little lake over here somewhere as well. So I'm gonna need another shovel to do the pattern, the pathway. So this is where thing. Over here is where I'm doing the mini beach. Over here is where I'm doing the mini beach. Might just extend it up this way, and I can put in my ocean. So it's connected. So it's got like part of the garden, got an ice cream parlour, got a mini beach. What more could you ask for in this little summer garden thing that I'm doing here? And the rest of this is all going to be water. So that's what that's going to be. And that shouldn't affect the chance to actually light the light the wall on fire when we knock it down, so that shouldn't be much of a problem for us. Much. So we're going down now. It's pretty interesting that we'd be doing this. That I've got like a mini beach, got a water fountain, got a lake near the corner, got a few trees, got some grass and all that sort of effect. Yeah. Obviously I'll clear out my storage a bit so I can do the... Let's see. There's going to be like a few deck chairs on the sand and stuff so you can sunbathe and whatnot. It's going to be pretty cool. I've been thinking how to get this through for quite a bit, so, and this is what I wanted. Most likely Reese is probably going to win the vote. Please keep voting for me. I need to get back on the game. Reese is currently still massively in the lead. So get to voting me. Vote for me rather than Reese. Reese shouldn't have even won the library at all. Because it was just a maze of books, so there wasn't like any sort of areas of open space compared to my library, which had a lot of open space. Right, let's talk of Reese and his strange patterns. Let's get on with the water. Of the ocean. I like the new effect that they've put to the water. Everyone's just going to have to be a bit more careful. I don't want to try go over the borderline. There we go. Right, let's add some of these little deck chair things, huh? I'm going to say the deck chairs are not really deck chairs, they're just stairs. So there's enough deck chairs on there. Over here is where the lake's going to be. It's not like a huge lake or anything. It doesn't have to be a massive lake. Oops. Let's just keep that there. Yeah, I'll keep that there. I've got just a good idea. Because obviously this is going to be the lake. Got a mini lake and stuff. It's going to be cool. Might even put some fish and stuff in this lake. I like Reese needs to know what I'm putting in my world. I'm going to add some lily pads on the lakes as well. Might add another tree over here somewhere as well. There's going to be a rock over here, so for the rocks I'm just going to do some like smooth stone. Or maybe not. Might just add some stone, just some normal like mossy stone. Or just do some like cobblestone. To make it like look like it's like rocky formula, like sort of thing. That's rock number 1. That's rock number 2 over here. And then put a tree over here. We'll do like a, I think I'm gonna put like a spruce tree maybe. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's perfect. Like around the tree, we can add a bit of grass. I think like this is gonna be quite interesting and quite cool. Considering like you've got a lake and then it goes near a water fountain that leads to the ice cream parlor. You've got like a little private beach over here. I could do with some more trees lurking around as well. So I could do some oak tree. I'm gonna get some bone meal. Let's just hover things around as well. I just need to get my shovel. What would be best to make it look like a pine tree? Cool. I'm thinking like over here. That's the best that looks like a pine tree. Some form of tropical tree. I'll block saplings. Saplings. It will be pale oak, or cherry, or dark oak, acacia, or maybe birch. Yeah, let's get the grass here. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. But maybe not. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. But that is basically it. Like, there's not really much other rooms. Like, I could add another tree over here. Again, leaving a bit of space. And it adds a bit of shade to some areas. Some of them are in the shade, some of them are out in the sun. That sort of vibe. That is pretty much me done. I've got no other room left. What did I say I was going to do? Oh yeah, add some fish to my lake. And maybe to the sea as well. we go. That is everything. Right, I'm gonna let Reese know I'm done. I'm gonna put myself off mute now. I am complete with this build. There's not really a lot in it, but you know, pretty cool. Looking good. I'll have to warn you though, we'll have to be careful when we're burning down the wall. So now all we have to do now is just wait for Reese to finish. And then we'll be able to knock the wall down. Don't burn down the wall, just knock it down. Because we don't want to be destroying any of our stuff that we've just built. Well, so am I. Eventually. Wow. We'll get there. Eventually. Because we've built like trees and stuff close to the wall, we don't want them to be burning down. Yeah, get it. How's this wall destroyer going? This is the first time I've ever had to do it by hand. We don't want them to be burning. I'm not wasting a whole nearly... I don't know how long I've spent filming. 41 minutes. worth the build. Thank goodness for that. Peeking over. Don't know how long they're gonna last. I think I've just been. There we go. We've got our official reveals. Right, care to show me around first, Reese? Oh yeah, the glow in the dark plant. And that's your ice cream shop. Well, mine's a bit smaller than that. So I'm probably going to get less points than you will. But this is what I've got. You can hover up. So I've got a little lake over here with some rocks, a few trees and flowers and stuff around. I've also done a water fountain. We've also got our own little private beach. And also over here, mini ice cream parlour. It's only small, but we've got chocolate, strawberry and vanilla, which is this countryside's top 3 favourite flavours. Well, that's basically it. So, I need to fly up, get the screenshot in. We'll meet at the podium. Right. That should be. If I even remember where the podium is. Where's the podium? I've lost. I hit this fog. There we go. We found it. This stupid fog. Anyway, that's it. That's our build battle complete. And of course, stay tuned for more. If you have any suggestions of what we can build, because we're running out of ideas at this rate, put them in the comment section down below. And of course, subscribe to our channels as well. And click the bell. Yep. See you all next time. And don't forget, get building. Bye!